So they made it as what type? Promise, huh? This is not required actually. It's a simple one. Don't need, at least any type array should work for that, but is not showing. This is details. It is expecting data into that we are passing products. So it is a promise type with object that's also not supported. Okay, I will check once what is the problem here. Usually we already done in our previous projects also. I will show one. Let's pick up from our previous. This is means already in our previous we implemented all this server side rendering. So it is a TSX only. It is as simple as that. There is no problem in this, huh? But this is showing some issue. Same logic what I was trying, it is the same one. Huh? Just 1 month back only we finished that actually. Uh, let's see. Same thing. This is the previous class, previous batch example. Huh? Why it is unable to handle that? Is there any problem in fake store? Fake store data is coming fine. Okay, I will just put here. Suppose data is some high, that is the data. When we are expecting the data and just displaying it, so we are presenting data there. It's working fine. So data is coming fine. Some problem in the API itself. Huh? That means that response is problem. Okay, I will use an await response. Huh? What is that? Products. And what we need to do, it is expecting all the data with these details. Okay, so what we will do in details, we will present it. What is that? Data dot what? Map read every item. Every item is what type? any type. Temporarily, I will create a li key. We'll have item.id, and here we are using item dot what title. Okay, now it is coming. So this is, yeah, now it is fine, right? So here I will write style. So padding, suppose I given as 30 pixel, then the data is coming fine. Okay. So actually whatever they given, that is not required. Means they return some promise, use post, that's not required. Directly simple data will come and we can use it. Even it is showing issue, we can simply ignore this. It is nothing but it is saying default implicitly what type, any type. So here you see what we done in this. This is a server component. What server component is doing? It is fetching the data and returning the data in JSON. And only the data is passed in details. What details is doing? It is a client side component. This client side component is presenting the data. Earlier, what we used to do here, create connection with API, load the data coming from API. So everything is happening client side, but now everything is happening servers. This will improve the performance of application, right? So this is called server side rendering. Actually, we call this server side rendering. So one small point is that is server component. Client component is same as defined in React, but marked with use client. It is marked with use client. Marked with use client. So this is one simple example of that. So example, I will just post. I have a products folder in that page dot what tsx. But remember, when we do all these things in a perfect way to handle everything, you should create a contract, make them as that particular type, and you need to configure. We have to make them strongly typed. And in products, it is what details dot what tsx. This is a client component. Into the client component, it is rendering the data. I will copy this. This is just one example of server side rendering in Next.js. That means all your data interactions you will write in server side. Only presentations we will do in the client side. Right? And it is a very big framework. Lot of concepts are involved in this. And actually, React people, when they tell you about features and all, they will mention such features as features of React. Actually, they are not direct features of React, because React people will say React supports server side rendering. How it will support? React is client side library. How a client side library will support server side rendering? That is not true. That is because of some server side frameworks like what Next.js and all. Okay, that is one point. Just to show you an idea about Next.js, I given you this example, how to create, how to try another. One more overview I will give you. That is actually another one is React Native. This is also not our job, but just overview I am giving. React Native is nothing but using React for mobile apps. But for that, you should learn Android iOS. This is not for everybody. This is for the people who already know Android, iOS like development. when they learn Android iOS, they can use this React Native as a front end framework for building good interface for mobile application, for mobile Android iOS applications. You can't even test them. For testing them, you need Android Studio like softwares installed. When you install, you can do that. So I will show you a point here how they look like. Means they have completely different environment, but the concept is there are so many frameworks. It's not necessary that everybody have to use this. What is React Native framework? A simple point. It is a framework for building UI. So for building UI. So I actually native UI for building native UI. So native UI includes Android, Android and iOS, like Android iOS applications, includes Android iOS applications. So this is a framework for building. There are so many frameworks. Huh? The popular native frameworks, we have like Flutter, we have like Ionic, we have like native script, and you have like this React Native is also a part native script. Flutter, Ionic, native script, this all comes under different frameworks. It's not just only React Native. Like React Native, so many are there. Companies may use anything. Flutter is one popular. That means what are these frameworks are nothing but they they use React, means use effect, use hooks, all hooks will work, but you will not use JSX components. You will use mobile components. That means there is no div, there is no span, there is no heading, there is no IMG. All are mobile components. Mobile have separate components to display text, to display image, to display button. You have to use their components. What is the advantage? They are native for mobile interface. That means Android, iOS native application. We cannot even test them, but actually to test you need separate user interface. I'll just show you, just showing the interaction. How you can create is, you can create npx create expo app at the net what latest, create expo app latest, and you can give app name. This is nothing but so creating a mobile native app using React. It uses React. Expo is the framework library actually I will use. I am opening documents and in the class projects. Okay, open, and in the terminal I'm using, here I'm using npx create expo app, and at the net latest, and I will give mobile app something. I'm just giving mobile app as app name. It is asking and it is installing the expo app. So it is installing. Expo is the library name of mobile React Native. how it looks like. Let's check that. Okay, so it is ready, but it is showing so many warnings that are very reasonable because it says that there is no mobile environment found. Actually, to test Android apps, iOS apps, what you have to do, you have to download Android Studio. We have an Android Studio. You have to download this Android Studio, connect with your mobile. You can connect mobiles directly. The app can be tested on mobile. It can be tested on mobile. So these all very big frameworks. You need to download them, and it is ready. And it is saying that you see npm run Android, npm run iOS, npm run web. Actually, to run Android iOS, we need Android iOS Studios installed in your computer. npm run web. I will open here. Open the folder. You can see how it looks like. So in our class projects, I will open mobile app, and you can see this mobile app. See, very clean classification like components, hooks, separately designed. Already we have such environment now. And what is the concept here? You run this. So how do we run this? npm run, npm run. What is it? Web. npm run web. npm run Android, npm run iOS. It is having. Now you can see it is showing you. This is how it looks like. But actually, you open the mobile simulator. I have a mobile simulator. In that it looks like this. This is the mobile app. I can even test on Android iOS. And remember, this content, home, explore, all these are all these are navigations, and everything is designed by using what? Mobile components. They are not actually HTML components, mobile components. For example, you see, let's go to the code here where you can find, you have components now. In the components, you can see UI components are there, and you have so many components here. You have a folder called app. You can see app folder. You have layout, and you can see it is having this complete configuration. All are components, but this is mobile related. And observe, it is having tabs. You can see index tab. You can see function is same na? But it is using mobile components. You see image is a mobile component. Themed view, themed text are mobile components, right? You see explore. In the explore, it is showing something. Suppose what I will do is, I will remove all this. I will remove all this in the explore because it is showing lot of collapsible. These are all built-in components. These are built-in components. I am cleaning up all this. Yeah. So this is built-in components we are having. You can see these are built-in components. Now you can see explore is empty, home is there, explore is empty. You can add buttons, you can add text, you can add anything. And remember here, you cannot have general means div and span are not allowed here. They are not allowed. Even you can use them. You see, I'm writing welcome, it is working. We don't recommend them because these are mobile, not mobile related text. This is web related. Div and span all are web related. Here, what they have to do, they have to use an text, or these have ready-made components. Suppose we want an image, we have a ready-made image component. and we have to use image have a URL, means we need to check what properties they are having. I will show you their separate library. This is React Native. You can see their components will be there. This is React Native library, and officially you can observe when you go to components, you can see these are the components they are having: view, text, image, text input, scroll view. These are components. That means what is the purpose of view? The purpose of view is nothing but in your general web, it is a div. So now if you want to present anything, we have to define as what? View. We will say welcome. So like this, that means it is going to display that inside this. Or it is having some problem. I think this is not the same view. It is getting from somewhere else. Actually, it has to get from components. So view is a component. React Native component. I entered welcome, and you can see it will use it. Means you should not use divs and all. For example, you need a button. That means you have a button component, React Native button. So button requires some attributes. We need to know what attributes they are having. This is submit. I think you saw in which location button name, button have a variant. Means in MUI we have you can see here we have a button. You can see the button component is having title color. That means what we have to define. If you want a button, then you need to define a title. Title is what? Submit. You want some color, then you have to put some color. So color, which color you want to keep any color. So what is this button? It is available. Yeah. That means you need to configure them. That means it is expecting no overload is matching with that. What overload is not? You can see there is a submit button is here. Colors, effects. You have to learn all this separately. That means this is not for general React people. This is for people who already know Android iOS. For them, this is required. And anybody who learned React, they can easily handle this. But every company is not using the same. Some use libraries like what? Flutter. Flutter is very popular framework. This is for building apps for mobile Android. Some companies use framework like Ionic. Ionic is the framework. Ionic framework. Yeah, Ionic framework is another popular framework. It is also used for building mobile apps. With React, with Angular, you can build mobile apps. With the JavaScript also you can build mobile apps. For that we have Cordova. Cordova Apache. Apache Cordova is there. This is Apache Cordova. This is building mobile apps using with plain HTML JavaScript. Android, iOS apps we can build. It's not guarantee that everybody will use this React Native only. Just add an idea, right? So it depends on the requirements. People who are learning about the technologies like Android, iOS, they can use this React for the front end. Once they know complete React, they can easily manage React Native like frameworks, right? Directly they cannot manage React Native. To manage React Native, first they need idea of React, then we can manage. These are just introduction idea about all these how they work. They are individually huge concepts. I hope you are clear with this, right? So you try, these are not important, just have an idea about them, right? But what you need to try is about all the projects what I given to you, right? Today I will upload one more project in React. That project is a shopping app. end-to-end shopping app. That means online shopping application. End-to-end means including Mon stack, Node.js, Express.js, backend is present. We can try. If anybody have idea of those, they can try that project also. I uploaded to-do application. I uploaded video library application. I will upload one more shopping app. You try them. Okay, right? And if you have any doubts are there, I will, I created a lab group now, right? So I will create one lab group and post. I will post a lab group community. I will post into the notes today. You check that, right? If you got that, then you can join that. If any doubts are there, you can post that. Okay, right. Okay, then thank you. Yes, Vinay.
Yeah, sir. First thing, I want to confirm our React classes are now officially ending. Now, like tomorrow, there is no class.
Mm.
That's correct, right, sir?
Huh.
Okay, so today is the last
Is
class
there
for
any
me.
issue in that?
No issue, sir. I just wanted
Okay.
to confirm because
Uh,
I couldn't. I thought I heard last time you said weekends will take class, so I thought both the weekends, Saturday and
Weekend,
Sunday.
I told. Weekends means how many days you still you want.
No, I don't want.
Just
I
we
just
need to
want to
finish the
confirm.
concept, right?
Right. So it's finished. I
Done.
just had. So tomorrow, no, from tomorrow's no class.
No class.
Okay. And sir, this backend, you said the few pending points you will
We
post
will
in.
we will appoint a faculty and we will inform you. If you are very hurry in doing that, you can't wait. We will
No.
specially appoint one faculty for you. He will finish by taking you one-on-one session.
No. I'm not hurry. The only
Because
thing,
see, you keep on repeating asking this every day.
yes, because
Right?
I'm just
See,
worried what if I
when
miss.
faculty gets free, he will be allocated to you and he will teach. Okay.
Okay, and
Uh,
you will be posting that in Google Classroom itself only, right? So
100%
we have to.
we will call and poke you and we will tell you. Okay,
Okay,
na? Don't worry. We will wake you up. We will tell you. We will not
okay,
miss you at all. Okay, na?
okay, sir.
Don't worry about that. Huh?
Okay, sir.
And that should not become a big concept and concern for you, right?
Okay, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Because every day you come up with same question.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because you
because
said
I
like
think the last 1 week is the major thing for you. No, all these days, whatever you learned is nothing. Huh?
no. It's nothing like
Then
that, sir. But the only I'm concerned
the,
is that I don't miss. What if
because
I forgot to check Google Classroom
you are
and I
very
miss
much
that?
concerned, right? So don't
Yeah,
worry, we
because I
will
don't
never
want to
miss
miss.
you. We will inform you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Uh,
Thank you so much, sir.
yeah,
Thank you so much
yeah,
for all the
yeah.
classes.
Okay. Right. Yes, Srinivas.
హలో సార్
Ye-
వినిపిస్తుందా సార్?
yes.
ఈ బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ నోట్ చేసి ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేసి కంప్లీట్ అయింది. అంటే ఈ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో వాడటానికి సపరేట్ గా ఏమి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు కదా?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు దాకా ఏం చేయలేదా నువ్వు?
చేశాను సార్. అంటే బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ ప్రాసెస్ సపరేట్ గా
మొత్తం
చేయించారు.
లిస్ట్ ఇచ్చాను కదా ఏమేమి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలో లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో. ఏం చూడలేదా?
అల్లే ఆప్షన్ అయ్యారు, సారీ.
చూడండి ఒకసారి నోట్స్ చూడండి. అబ్సెంట్ అయితే నోట్స్ ఓపెన్ చేసి చూస్తే తెలుస్తుంది ఏం జరిగిందా అని. ఓకేనా? ఎస్ శంకర్.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
గుడ్ ఈవినింగ్.
Last time I was asking you how to configure the routes in object format. You are saying I will tell you later. So
you
that is
you
one
are
point.
you are not there, finished. You, how many days you missed the class?
No, sir. I'm not missing any class. You
You are
you
not
can.
missing any class, huh? In the
Yes,
last
sir.
session I showed you how to create object based routing.
Object based routing.
That's what I am asking. Where you are there? Are you not active?
Okay, sir. I will check once again and
Check
let you
once
know.
again. What you done in class, man?
Yes, sir. Actually, sometimes my internet is disconnected. Maybe in that span of time, maybe you explained.
Not in 5 minutes
That's
it is done. The entire session I explained.
okay. So next second one is promise dot
Everyone
all
is in the
promise.
notes, plus check it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You may miss
So
your internet connection. Please check that connection, or at least see the notes after the day is completed. You will see the complete solution for everything.
okay,
Okay.
sir.
Check all the notes and come back if there are any issues.
Yes, sir. Sir, in which scenario we are using the promise dot all, promise dot any, and difference between waterfalls.
JavaScript, you
Prom
know,
yes, sir.
in promises you learned, na?
Yes, sir.
What you learned?
But promise, but there you are not teaching waterfalls.
Waterfall.
Promise dot waterfall.
Seriously, I need to put a heading waterfall. If a promise is having multiple then blocks, what it is called as?
Okay.
I have to put heading waterfall and put some waterfall drawings for you.
Okay, sir.
Those are all general words. I technically explained them. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Means
Okay,
I
sir.
need to show you like a waterfall drawing.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, na. What is multiple then blocks?
Okay.
That's why I asked you that. If you want any such your type of headings, tell me. I will put those headings also in them. Okay, na?
No need. Yes,
No,
sir.
na? Right?
Yes, sir.
Check once.
Okay, sir.
Everything we learned. Okay. If you want your headings for them, I will put waterfall. What else? What else you call them as? Waterfall Promisa. Where you got that name, man?
Promises dot waterfall.
Promises
So
waterfall.
recently,
It is multiple then blocks, right?
yes, sir. Recently, I was facing some interview. Then he was asking what is the difference between promises dot
Those interviewers will
waterfall.
ask just in a general way. Okay. We already know
Okay.
that. We learned it. Okay. Check once.
Yes, sir.
Now don't say that I never taught you waterfall word heading.
Okay.
Object based routing also we learned. Now don't say that I haven't told you about it. Okay.
Okay.
Before getting to any conclusion, please check your notes first.
Okay.